I got caught out in the rain, but that doesn't stop CycleCruza, especially on a winter day, guys. I'll take rain any day. But you know what? There's a danger to bikers that really nobody talks about.
Let's go for a ride. You are watching CycleCruza's all-in-one motorcycle channel. Subscribe today. Continue to leave video suggestions, but you may find what you're looking for by visiting my website at CycleCruza.com and click on the menu tab My Videos. And those are a bunch of playlists with all of my videos categorized in them to make it easier for you to navigate through.
A big danger to bikers that you need to understand and to avoid is panicking. That really gets a lot of bikers into trouble and sets them up for a real fooked up day is when they panic.
Usually the number one error a rider will make when they panic is they'll grab all front brake really hard and oftentimes get thrown over the handlebars of the bike, especially if their bike doesn't have combined ABS brakes. My advice is to always brake at every single stop with both front and rear brake, because when you apply the rear brake with the front, it will help stabilize the bike. And when you do this every single time, it will condition yourself to do it at every single stop so that if a car does pull out in front of you, you're going to brake with both brakes and avoid being thrown over the handlebars. Also, you need to condition yourself to not panic.
Car runs up on them in the back, they panic, they freeze up, they don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? You got to be, like I tell you guys over and over, I've said in many videos, you got to ride out here as though each and every one of these cars are going to get you. And what are you going to do? How are you going to avoid the trouble?
Here's a great example to share with you all. This situation happened to me over 6 years ago on the highway during rush hour traffic. I was eyeballing an SUV behind me that had been tailing me for some time, and I felt uneasy about it, and I felt like something bad was going to happen. And sure enough, this SUV shot past me to the right side of me, which is not only illegal, but it's dangerous to a motorcycle rider. But luckily, I stayed calm. Had I panicked, it could have set me up for a real effed up day. If I had to do it over again, I would have pulled over on the right shoulder and let him pass. Here's another example. Back in the summer of 2013, my first time on Ohio Route 555, the first corner was a blind turn, and I kept my eyes fixated straight ahead, and that's where my bike went, so I ran wide instead of following the white line on the right side. But I didn't panic, and that's what saved me. By the way, the proper way to handle this blind turn to avoid target fixation, follow the white line on the right side with your eyes, but slow down because you don't know what's on the other side. However, this is the one and only time I did panic that could have set me up for a real effed up day. What happened here, that white car was getting ready to make a right turn, so I'm like, okay, I can go ahead and make a left turn. Nope, that blue car shot out of nowhere. Luckily, he stopped in time. If I had to do it over, I would have made sure the road was 100% clear. Lesson learned.
But I tell you, if you are prepared in your mind mentally that this car is going to go run over here in the lane, or he's going to pull out or whatever.
And you'll less likely panic in that situation because you're mentally prepared for it. You're expecting the car to attack you. It's like playing in a video game. When you go to the next screen, you're waiting for a character to jump out at you and attack you, and you're going to be ready. Same with the streets here. You're going to see these cars as though they're going to swerve on you, pull out in front of you, get you from the back, etc. You need to react before they make their moves, such as bonking your horn before you pass a car, etc. Be prepared. This is defensive riding. This is what's going to keep you safe out here on the streets.
You cannot panic. You have to be strong mentally. It's a mental game out here, man. You're playing. This is chess, not checkers.
This shit's chess. It ain't checkers.
Oh, I thought it was checkers out here on the streets, boss.
You just have to realize and come out here with that mindset that you will not panic no matter what. That you will be mentally prepared for these cars. You will ride defensively. You will treat every one of these cars as treat them as though they're coming to attack you. Every one of them. Around you, behind you, people getting ready to pull out. That's why I said I hit the horn before I pass oftentimes. If I look at them and they're not looking at me, I want to get their attention. A lot of you guys said CycleCruza, you shouldn't bonk your horn because they may think you're letting them go by. No, that's why you want to press and hold the horn in. If you hold the horn for a long sound instead of a short sound, which I need to start doing, then obviously that's not a signal to tell them to pass. That's kind of letting them know of your presence. And you can also, if you have a loud exhaust, which I'm a believer in loud exhausts, even though some of you may disagree, cranking the throttle and just letting your presence be known. You know, it's all about staying safe out here, guys. That's what it's all about. And you have to ride out here, like I said, with that defensive mindset. And because if you're not, and you're just riding out here without a care in the world, and riding around here like you're in your car, you can end up having a real fooked up day. You know what I'm saying? But the main thing, don't panic. Don't panic. Don't freeze up, which is easy to do. But anyways, guys, I have a playlist of all my safety videos, you know, where I discuss videos like this, important topics to help you out here, help you gain some safety skills out here to keep you from having a fooked up day, keep you safe. You might want to go check that playlist out, guys. And also, if you wear the gear, if you want to get this gear like this Cortec gauntlet gloves and my dual sport helmet, my new winter jacket that's keep me nice and warm and looks good at the same time, and my camel pants, all my stuff. I always include links to my gear in the description and comment section of the video, or you can go to my website at CycleCruza.com and click on the menu tab, My Gear.
Hit thumbs up, check out my playlist for new riders and popular videos. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and check out my other channel, Bug Out Moto, where I customize a van for my motorcycle so I can live in my van with my motorcycle and travel across the country anywhere. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Bug Out Moto.